All right, we are back with another episode of MLB The Show Franchise Mode. We we stayed alive last episode, and now it's up to Hunter Green to keep us alive for at least one more day. Still looking pretty shoddy in the bullpen. I mean, Garcia's been fine, but he's only pitched 1.2 innings. Connor Phillips has that 3.0 whip, but no runs charged to him because every run that he gave up was actually charged to Tanner Houck, who's got an 81 ERA. That's lovely. Gotta love it. But Caleb Ferguson hasn't done a great job of limiting runs. Ashcraft hasn't done a good job. Misiewicz hasn't done a good job. Not a single pitcher in our bullpen, except for Chapman, has done a good job. But we need them to today, and 2 days from now, when Game 5 would take place, we'll have Hunter Green on the mound today and Lodolo on the mound for Game 5. It's all important now. Every single game. All important. He still doesn't have a hit. He's not going to play today. Trevino hasn't played a game yet, but he hasn't needed to because Stevenson has been rock solid. Harper batting 211, Ellie 350, Fraley 231. We've had some rock solid bats and we've had some not so solid bats. That's 100 over the bat of Matt Olson. We're going to try to send it even further over his bat, but he wasn't having any of it. So now we're going way slow and low. We will get him swinging right there. That'll be the first strikeout of the day for Hunter Green. He's got to keep that up. Do not pitch mistakes. All right, try to limit showing them everything. If you can give them like a fastball or two, maybe a slurve outside to get him, he'll foul that one off really hard. So it's when an at-bat extends that you'll start showing your entire hand. That will be strike 3 on Acuna Jr., and he struck out the first 2 he's faced. That was an absolutely perfect pitch. Drake Baldwin at the plate. We're going to try to hit the very top of the zone despite being down on the count. That's nearly a mess, but it will fly safely into the glove of Noel Marte. We are out of the first inning unscathed. So now Bryce Harper, who's batting 211 with an OBP of 286, is going to smoke that down for a base hit. I was worried it was going to carry into the glove, but it drops just in front of him. That's a leadoff single for Bryce Harper. What has Ellie got in store for us today? Still slugging 1.150. That is a very high slug. And it could get even higher now. That could go. It's off the wall on one bounce. We are going to score here. It's 1-0 after 2 batters. Ellie De La Cruz, a double to drive in Bryce Harper from first. Any more lift, and I think it'd be 2-0. And now Jake Fraley looking to add on, get a little piece of the pie. That is going to be a ground out, but it's a very productive out. And now Lowe has a man on third with only 1 down. So as long as it's not a strikeout, I kind of like everything that could possibly happen. That's drilled but foul. Curveball did find its way back into the zone, so we took a pass at it. Just don't strike out. That's all. That's all you can't do. That's a hard ground ball. It's a ground out RBI, though. So it is 2-0. And now Sal Stewart looking to follow that up. He's batting .263, so he's been a little bit chilly. Not too bad. That's going to be an inside sinker to get the swing. It was a swing that was necessary. It was a strike. Swung on and missed on a splitter that was a little less necessary to swing at. But, sorry, that was a water bottle. Needed some water. We're going to start Joe Adell with a slider. He's the kind of guy that would jump on a first pitch fastball. Keep it on the breaking outside pitches. He's still batting over 500, but here he'll strike out. And that is strikeout number 3 early on here for Hunter Green. Austin Riley almost batting 500, and that'll help. That's a solo. That'll make it 2-1. So fortunately for us, we got 2 runs last inning. Now Josh Lowe, who until last game was hitless, and now he has a couple of them. That's a base hit. Double play is in order. But a man who's been oh so dangerous all series long is at the plate, and the count is full. Struck him out. Tried to get a double play, but I will also take a strikeout. A steal situation, so we're going to throw this 100 miles per hour and get the strikeout. Inning is over. They tied the ball game. At least it's not late in the ball game, so I get all demoralized when it happens. That is over the glove of a third baseman. That should be a double. I know his speed is a little bit spotty, but the throw is offline. He will reach easily with a slide. And now we'll have Noel Marte with the 2-2 count. Can we hit Stevenson home? Marte was 1 for 3 in the last game. Hasn't been hitting as well as he did in the very first game. But he'll hit it there. I'm going to hold the runner at third because an online throw, which that was, would have gotten him easily if we tried. Now Cole Young, who's been rock solid in every game he's played, will have a chance to drive in a run. That's going to be deep enough. At least you would think. The throw comes home. That might get him. But it's offline, and he's unable to corral it. If he had, I think he could turn around and tag Stevenson easily. But a sac fly for Cole Young is going to put us up 3-1. And now J.J. Bleday is going to pop that one into foul territory. Does it get out of play? They are chasing it, and they will make the play just in front of the wall. And now Bryce Harper, who led this game off with a single, has a chance to add on to his day. It is 2-1 now. A 910 career OPS is actually super solid, especially in 16 seasons. That's 2-2 now. What have we got? That is driven into the gap. I think that's got enough to score the runner from first as he's got 80 speed. Noel Marte rounds third. He's heading home. It's 4-1 here in the second. The Reds are well on their way to trying to tie this series up and head back to Atlanta for a Game 5. We're going to chase that splitter. Probably shouldn't have swung at it. If anyone can beat it out, it'd be Ellie, but he's not going to. It was probably a swing to not take. Ha-Sung Kim was claimed off of waivers, 2 seasons. I'm going to challenge. I thought we got it. I thought we hit the zone there. We did not. We're going to lose the challenge. That's a shame. He'll foul that one away. So we've got 1 challenge remaining for the remainder of this game, but he'll get this strikeout anyway, so the challenge doesn't actually do anything. Negative. All right, Matt Olson. Started this ball game off with, I believe it was a strikeout. The first two struck out, and then the third one flew out to Marte. That'll be a foul ball. I think you keep it high on him. Yep, and he'll strike out for the second time today. That's the 7th strikeout in the 3rd inning. With another batter to go. That one catches the inside corner. I wish that the one that we challenged had done that. That is just outside. It'll be 2-2. Struck him out. That's 8 strikeouts through 3 innings for Hunter Greene. He is absolutely giving a dream performance in a must-win game. Technically, the next 2 are must-wins, but they're must-wins for both teams next game. That's driven into left. Does it have enough in this September sky? Actually, it's an October sky now. It does not. It'll be a fly out for the first out. That one has plenty. It's blasted into right field. Nathaniel Lowe extends the lead once more. 5-1. His 2nd homer of the postseason. That one only goes 413, so could have had more on it. But regardless, that's a home run that'll extend our lead to 4. It is 5-1. Absolutely leveled that ball, and now we'll have Sal Stewart, who's plenty capable of doing the same thing. Hurston Waldrep not having the best of games. He's given up 5 runs in 2 1/3 innings. That's a ground ball to third, handled and thrown, and he will have him by plenty of steps. Sal's not the quickest of runners, but his heart is absolutely to die for. Love him. That was inside just by a hair and low, so it would have been a ball in 2 different directions. That's a ground ball. Does it get through? It's batted down by the third baseman, who still has a chance, but he'll hold on to it. Tyler Stevenson gets a base hit, and that'll make him 2 for 2 today. Now Noelvi Marte is going to take that one for ball 2. It's 2-1. Not many walks have been drawn by this team, as you can see. That's well struck into center field. Does that one have enough? It does. It's gone. It's 7-1. The way they were giving chase the whole time made me question it the whole way. Marte drives that one, and it leaves the ballpark. Is that his first of the postseason? It's not going to say. They are going to come and get Hurston Waldrep now, and it'll be Ian Hamilton coming in the 3rd inning. Cole Young. Sack fly his first time up. Swung on and missed that one. That's inside by not very much at all, but a good take. Checks his swing, but it looked like it went. No, it didn't. They'll say he held up. 3-2. It's a full count with 2 down. Can Ian Hamilton finally stop the bleeding of this inning? That is driven to the shortstop. A great grab, a great throw, and he will make the play. Cole Young is robbed. Drake Baldwin fouls off the 102-mile-per-hour fastball. And Hunter Greene has plenty of leeway. Just throw your strikes, get these innings over with. It's a full count now on Drake Baldwin, which kind of... Oh, he swings. Okay. Kind of missed through that one a little bit. That's destroyed into right field. But, yikes, it was 113 off the bat. So that pitch was hunted from Hunter Green. Hunter was the hunted on that particular occasion. Why did I do that? I threw it to second. Oh, jeez, I should have tagged. I was going double play all the way and failed to realize that the double play would have been in the case of a tag. Austin Riley hits another one to right field. Everything going to right has been hit really, really hard. Drake Baldwin is now at second. Now, again, we still have a 6-run cushion. That, I'm going to do it. If we run out of challenges, we run out of challenges. We're out of challenges. That one missed by just an inch. And that one would have been overturned if we waited. Oh, man, 3-1. That one's in there for a strike. That one's going to drive in a run. Not the best of execution this inning. We're going to try to get him. That throw was in the red, but it was on line. Interesting. All right, we need a double play still. The score is still 7-2. Pitch count is rising for Hunter Green. That's another foul ball by Michael Harris, who could really do some damage on a mistake. He'll foul another one away. I don't think we're going to give Hunter a win if we were to pull him after this inning, but that's a strikeout on Michael Harris. It's his 9th strikeout. That's in there. Ozzie is down in the count 1-2. We need to work, I think, 5 innings by Hunter Green. He is up into the 80s, 84 pitches now. It's another foul ball. We need to work through the next inning, that's for sure. We're going another splitter. This time it's way low. It's 2-2. Try to... Oh, man. Cannot get it past Ozzie. That's another foul ball. Hunter Green having trouble here in the 4th. 8-pitch at bat. Struck him out on the 9th. But that was a long at bat in a situation where we're trying to raise the pitch count. We're going to use Tanner Houck regardless of whether people like him or not. Because holy cow, we had a fit about his performance 2 games ago. Checked the swing in time. It is ball 2. Ian Hamilton on for his technically the 2nd inning he's been in, but this will be the 1st inning logged once he gets 2 outs this inning. But can we prevent that from happening? Fouled away. It's a full count. J.J. Bleday, only batting 167, really wants to get in on the fun. That's not going to do it. That's a ground out to the second baseman. Made it interesting. Was a pretty close play. Bryce Harper, 2 for 2. That's a foul ball. It'll make it 1-2. His day has consisted of a single and a double. So he's halfway to the cycle if he were to get a triple and a home run. I just don't think he's fast enough for that. It's 2-2. The home run, absolutely. The triple, well, there's the home run. He's a triple away. Wowee. Good day for Bryce today. That'll make it 8-2. And that'll bring up the question, will Ian Hamilton make it out of this inning? It was only 1 run he suffered, but it was a loud one. That is into center field. Not going to quite do what we wanted, but that is okay. Ian Hamilton has now logged 1 inning. Does Jake have what it takes to get us a hit? That is well struck into center, but it will be caught. The inning ends after a Bryce Harper homer, and he is a triple away from the cycle if he can just find the wheels to do so. 91 pitches here before a pitch has been thrown. Got to get through this one fairly quickly. That's strike 3. So there's a quick out. 93 pitches thrown now. He'll probably be about 95, 96 by the time we see him in the next batter. One hit. Okay, the slider's being hit a lot. The slurve is not. That's a strike. Oh, couldn't quite get to it. It's a base hit up the middle for Matt Olson. No speed, though, so if we can get Acuna to ground out, that's 100 pitches now. That looked like a swing to me, but they're going to say it wasn't. That's in there for a strike. Just try to break it away from him. That's the opposite effect of what we wanted. That'll be 8-4. Drake Baldwin will follow up that homer. That one looks like it could get through. It's a good dive attempt. And that one nearly got away, but it's a good bat down by Bryce. Hunter's pitch count is at 109. Looks like that could help us get out of it. A double play ends the inning after 2 runs scored by Atlanta. By the man that we wanted to get to hit into a double play, and that sure didn't happen. What is his stamina? 24. That's not what we want. We want a lefty in the next inning, though. So we're going to use Caleb Ferguson. Another one. Almost. Just missed it. On a 3-1 count, a line drive into center field will make the first out. It's a 1-1 count to Sal Stewart, who's still trying to get his first hit. I believe in him. I think he can get it. That is called a strike. We're out of challenges. It would have been a strike regardless. I would have probably ended up challenging it and losing the last challenge anyways. That is well struck into center, but too much lift and not enough distance. That'll be the second out of the inning. Tyler Stevenson is 2 for 2. Can he make it 3 for 3? That's low. Called a strike. It was in there. He's another one that if he gets a triple and home run, he would complete the cycle. That is a 2-2 count. Ian Hamilton is up to 38 pitches, not 33. I tried to say 33. Checks his swing. It's a full count. This will be the 40th pitch for Hamilton, and he is out of energy. That is well struck into left. It's off the wall. That should be a double, not a triple. He does not have the speed for it. They're going to pull Ian Hamilton. He has got nothing left in the tank. He is going to stay in for one more batter, though. Interesting. Confidence isn't very high either, so I don't really see the payoff in keeping him in. 1-2. And an RBI chance. Checks his swing. It's a strike anyways. Inning is over. Noelvi Marte struck out. Caleb Ferguson into this ball game. He's got a 6.75 ERA. We're going to need something good from him. That one is hit up the middle, but we're shifted in that direction, and that will be an easy out number 1. Now Josh Lowe, the lefty. We came into this ball game with Caleb Ferguson simply because of the next 2 hitters. That's outside. It's 2-2. We want. I'm gonna hit him with an inside cutter. Not hit him, but make sure he doesn't hit it. That's a strikeout for Josh Lowe, who's suddenly hitting very well despite not hitting very well until last game. That is caught by Bryce Harper. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Cole Young. 0 for 1 today. Sac fly, that's 0 for 2. It's a pop-up that will be handled by the pitcher, it looks like. JJ. All right, we want a righty next inning. Tanner Houck, please don't let me down. We want him to work the bottom of the top of the 7th and potentially the 8th if he can. That's low. It's 2-1. We have 10 hits and 8 runs, so it's been a pretty successful day. Now JJ Bleday is just looking to be involved. That's called a strike. It's a full count. It's a pretty well executed pitch by Hamilton. He has no energy, but they haven't pulled him yet. That's up the middle, and he is now involved with a base hit. Wasn't the prettiest of hits, but it got through, and he is on, so 1 out. And Bryce Harper could complete the cycle with a triple. You want to be out in front of it and send it down the right field line here. That is not going to get it done. Will be a double play instead. Oh, wait, never mind. It's an error, but it won't go down as an error. It's a fielder's choice, and that's it for Ian Hamilton. And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 3. And it looks like that could propel him over that mark. It's a home run, 10-4. The first batter, Hunter Gaddis, comes in to face. Hits a home run on him. Not a majestic shot, but it cleared the wall. And now Jake Fraley looking to involve himself. That'll be a fly ball out, ending this inning right after it began. But 10-4, our home games are absolute blowouts, it would appear. Now Tanner Houck is the one man in the world I think could actually ruin that. But he will come in with a 6-run cushion. All you need to do, sir, is get through this inning. There's 1 out recorded. That's already better than he could get last game. He played. That's popped up, and it's a 2nd out. So are we going to have a problem-free Tanner Houck today? I guess the bright lights of Atlanta were just getting to him. His ERA is going to be significantly lower than 81 after today. That's good. Foul ball. I think I'm going to try something risky here. We're going to start this inside on him. He'll swing at it. I don't know what to throw, though. I don't know what else to throw. He does have plenty of stamina to work 2 innings like we want. He'll strike out Matt Olson. A good inning by Tanner Houck, and I'm going to use him next inning after that. Matt Festa is going to come in to face Nathaniel Lowe, who is 1 for 3. That is easily fielded. It was inside. It was a cutter that did look like it was going to be in the zone, and then it wasn't. All right, now Sal Stewart looking to get involved with the hit parade. It's robbed. That was 101, but Austin Riley found it. Tyler Stevenson, 3 for 3. A single and 2 doubles. That is low. Can we get a hit this inning? That's going to be in there for strike 2. Right at the knees. Tyler making a good case for being our best postseason hitter. That'll push him to 4 for 4 today. Now Noelvi Marte, having a similarly phenomenal day, is 2 for 3. But has another chance with a runner on base. That's low. It will miss the zone. That was 90 on the low end of how fast Festa throws. That is driven into the right center field. We're going to go first to third. He's got an arm out there, but the throw came in a tad bit late. So Noelvi Marte, 112 off his bat, and that's going to be it for Matt Festa. We're going to use Cole Young here. I believe in him. He's 0 for 2. That is looped over first, but it will fall foul. Is Baldwin the first catcher? I'm going to go. We're going. Oh, crap. That might have actually... Nah, it wouldn't have gotten through. Takes his time. I was hoping he would take more time than that. They are going to get the out. And now Tanner Houck comes back out to play some baseball. That'll be the 4th out without problem. He's doing so much better. This is exactly what we wanted from him in Game 2. That'll be a foul ball by Drake Baldwin, who we are going to enjoy picking on with stolen bases if he plays in the next game. Charging it, and he will make the play. Out number 2. That's just low on the splitter. Joe Adell with a big bat on his shoulders, looking to attempt to help them come back. They call him out. They say he checked it. Wow. All right. Dylan Lee is going to come into this ball game. I'm going to warm up Connor Phillip. Let's do a lefty. Sit him down. Put Anthony Misiewicz. Now Austin Riley, pretty good. Center field is going to be Dane Myers for the remainder of this game. All 1 inning remaining. That is into right. I don't see it getting down. It does get down. The dive doesn't work. So Dane Myers is on with a pinch hit single. Bryce Harper still looking for his cycle. Can he put it into right field somewhere? No, he cannot. In fact, that's the second straight double play. It wouldn't be a double play. That's the second one he's beat out. He's got 2 straight fielder's choices he's hit into. Now Ellie De La Cruz will bat. We would hit for Fraley if Fraley comes up. And it is up in the air for sure. That's a double play. Anthony Misiewicz has that 9 ERA. He's trying to knock down a bit. Got a 6-run cushion, so even if you can't knock it down a bit, just don't give up 6 runs. That's all I ask. We just need 2 more outs from you. Hopefully we can get him as a reliable bullpen arm in the next coming years. That'll be a pop out. As long as Ellie doesn't drop it, he doesn't. Michael Harris, the second, is going to take ball 2. Been an absolute thorn in our side basically all series long, but we've kept him quiet today. 1 strike away from forcing a Game 5. That one's down. He goes after it. Just got to throw him out to continue. The Reds win, and they will head back to Atlanta with the chance to move on. Trevino still hasn't gotten a chance to play. We might let him play in Game 5, depending on score. 15 hits, 10 runs, 8 hits, 4 runs for the Braves. Very offensive today. Hunter Green got the win. He was able to work 5 innings, 4 runs against for him, which ironically was all 4 runs they scored. The bullpen did its job today, and it had to work 4 innings. All right, let's check updated ERAs. Hunter's is up to a 5.56. Caleb Ferguson's is down to a 3.86. Tanner Houck is down from an 81 to an 11.57. And Anthony Misiewicz is down from a 9 to a 4.5. 16 total strikeouts, 0 walks for our pitching staff. 8 hits total. The bullpen didn't allow a hit. That is a much bigger step up. Let's find out about their bullpen. 23.63 ERA for Hurston Waldrip. Worked 2.2 innings. Gave up 8 hits, 7 runs. Yuck for him. Ian Hamilton gave up 2 runs, but only 1 was earned. So I guess he came, I don't know. I don't know how that worked, because did we get an error? Did we reach on an error? No, we didn't. But I don't remember how that happened. I think he must have been pitching for the fielder's choice. It didn't get called an error, so I'm not entirely certain how that's not. We did get 2 unearned runs. Hunter Gaddis gave up a run and it wasn't earned. And then that was the last run we scored. Festa, Dodd, and Lee didn't allow any runs, but they allowed 3 hits between the 2 of them. I like where we stand now. We are heading back to Atlanta with a bunch of the momentum. So I will see you guys when we get there. Peace out.